MK, and I am here with another Kit Conspiracy layout for you guys today. And today I am going to be using some packaging that is from the die cut pack. I love using the packaging and how much it actually adds to the layouts because it's a little extra paper that the kit normally didn't come with. So I also have a couple pieces from the die cut pack, and I'm going to take these airplanes and actually flip them over so they're just plain white airplanes instead of the map print airplanes. I have these rub-ons right here that I think are pretty cool that I'd like to add, as well as the wordy rub-ons. I can't believe how much of these word rub-ons that I actually used when normally it's the last sheet that I pick up. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I also have some frames and some frame negatives that I would like to add to the layout. And then lastly, I've got these 4 photos of an airport that we found on the back roads in Nevada at Silver Springs. So I have this gorgeous watercolor blue paper that I would like to use for my photo mats, and then this beautiful map paper. Now I do love this blue side and it breaks my heart, but I think my photos are going to show up a lot better on the lighter blue side. So I'm going to trim my photos down just small enough to where they all fit on the packaging for the die cut pack. So about 3 by 4, but I think I'm doing about 3 1/4, or no, 2 7/8. So that way my packaging can be 3 by 4. And then the blue will be my second mat. So I went ahead and trimmed down all of my photos, and then I will work on the photo matting. So got to keep those branding strips, you guys. They are also another little strip of paper that just adds so much personality to a page. All right, so I've got all my photos going on, and then I'm just going to trim down my packaging. And I want to make it just a little bit bigger so that way I can do some distressing on my packaging. I love doing a dual photo mat because then I can distress one layer and leave the other layer plain. And the reason why I like doing that is because of the fact that it adds a little bit of interest, whether you do the first layer as the distressed layer or the second layer as the distressed layer. Either way, it just looks absolutely fabulous. Because I didn't want to cut into this entire sheet, I went ahead and just cut out the piece that I need for my 4th photo, because I did end up making these, I want to say 4 3/4 by 3 3/4, which means that only 3 would have fit going down. Even if I would have went the 3 3/4 size, I still really would have gotten 3 and still had to cut out 1. So went ahead and just cut out what I needed. Normally I don't do that, but I knew I had other plans for this paper, which you've already seen because the videos are out of order in creation, but it's okay. So I'm going to go ahead and stack these going in a linear line down the left side of my page, even though the airplane is facing to the left. Now this airplane is a military grade, I don't know if it's called a jet or not. Yeah, I'm not really sure. But it is a military plane. We didn't stop and actually take a look at it. These are all pictures of us just driving by. I am so sorry, you guys. And I was impressed that this size of an airport is out in the middle of absolutely nowhere, Nevada. It just shocked me that that there was an airport out here. Now, clearly, it's a personal airport. And the hangars are all privately owned and rented out. But I still think it's pretty cool how many people actually own their own plane and fly. Whether it's just a tour, flying over and seeing what they want to do or whatnot. Nevada does have a lot of no-fly zones because of the mine sites. But talking to a friend of mine that is a pilot, he says that it's easily recognizable, and you can also get permission. Like, he used to work at one of the mines, and so he got permission to fly a tour over the mine, as long as they, signed a non-disclosure agreement and all that weird stuff, you guys. But it's pretty cool. Knowing that this many people. Elko also has a private airport where people rent out hangars, and there's quite a few airplanes and helicopters that are kept in the hangars. One of my favorite ones, when I used to work at a larger company, this beautiful plane, oh my goodness, it was gorgeous, and all work stopped when it pulled out of its hangar and got ready to take off. Seriously, I just was in love with this plane, and couldn't help myself but drool over it every time it came outside to play. And then, of course, I also lost interest in work too when the medevac people would pull out the helicopter and do maintenance on it too. So that also caught my interest. All right, so basically I used my frames as the embellishment placement guides, and I just went ahead and tucked and weaved tiny little bits and pieces throughout all of my framed areas. Added a small little decoration over on the bottom right just to give it a little bit more interest. I love adding my rub-ons into my decorations, and part of the layout, part of the page, part of the embellishment clusters. I just love these rub-ons as well. So anyways, thank you so much for hanging out with me today and putting up with my scratchy voice, my hacking and coughing. I am so sorry if it's very distracting. I just appreciate you guys hanging in there with me. Also, too, don't forget to check out Janet Fritz's channel. She has Galaxy Girl Creations here on YouTube to go see how she finished off this kit with her last layout for the week. And tomorrow we start a brand new week. And it's our last week. So sad for Kit Conspiracy. All right, you guys, thank you so much, and I will check y'all later. Bye.